beauty. It's fascinating, the beauty of this universe. It is spectacular. It is awesome. It's huge. It's everywhere. And yet we don't talk about it at all in science. In biology, biological beauty is amazing. And in all of my training in biology, never once did I ever have a class where they explained where the beauty of biology came from. Now, I did have some classes where they struggled with the existence of beauty, and those were my evolution classes. Darwin struggled with biological beauty, and the classic example is the peacock's feathers. Why is it that the peacock's feathers are so beautiful? Have you ever watched a peacock try to take off? You kind of run awkwardly until they get enough momentum and then they flap. And I mean, if I was looking for peacock burgers and I was a fox or something like this, I'd love the peacock because it's got that extra like 3-foot long tail that you can grab onto. If you're not quite fast enough to get him at the body, you can grab the tail and you can catch him and eat him. Why is it that the peacock has survived with that beauty? See, there's a risk when you put beauty into your system. You have to put energy into it and you lose some survivability. You put your survivability at risk. The prettier you are, the more time you take staying pretty. And you spend less time making a living or eating well, this sort of thing, okay? It works that way in biology. Organisms that put their energy into biological beauty take their energy away from survival skills. And it's not just beauty, by the way, it's also appreciation of beauty. This is another question. We can appreciate beauty. Why? What survival value is appreciation of beauty? You long walk up to the ridge, and then you see the spectacular sunset, and whoa. People in the middle of that, they're in what I call an awe experience. You realize an organism that appreciates beauty, that's not a good survival skill. While you're smelling the rose, something is eating you. Okay, this is not a good survival skill. What's the value of appreciating beauty for survival? And this is the problem with evolution. Because according to Darwin's theory of evolution, which modified is what is currently believed about biological evolution, then everything in biology is explained by having been brought into being by mutation and being preserved through time by natural selection. But natural selection is a process that chooses the more survivable character, the character that induces the greatest survivability to the bearer of that character. So if you have two peacocks, one that's putting its energy into beautiful tail feathers, and the other that's putting its energy into being strong and flying fast, natural selection is going to choose the faster one, the uglier one, okay? It's not going to choose the prettier one. This was the problem that Darwin had. He looked at the beauty of the peacock and said, why is it beautiful? And he proposed a solution. It's because the peahens choose the pretty guys. Okay, the pretty peacocks are chosen by the peahens. So that explains why the peacocks are pretty. But that only pushes the question back one step. The question is, why in the world does the peahen choose the prettier guy? After all, if you have two peahens and one peahen chooses the strong guys, the ones that can fly faster, the kids are going to fly faster and they're going to survive better than the peahen who chooses the pretty guy. So it turns out that natural selection takes out beauty. That's what it comes down to. We've played with this. Scientists have argued about this and literally I spent probably 60 class hours in evolutionary studies dealing with this question of how do we explain beauty? Because natural selection takes it out. It's an enemy of it. It's taking it out every single day. The world is less beautiful than it was yesterday because of natural selection. So where did it come from in the first place? How did it get preserved? And it isn't just that there's beauty out there, it's everywhere. And it's deep and it's magnificent. How in the world do you explain it? Beauty is unexplainable in biological evolution. Truth is that the God of beauty created a universe reflective of his beauty. The God of glory filled the universe with beauty, magnificent beauty, awe-inspiring beauty, blow your sandals off kind of beauty. That explains the great beauty of the universe, and no theory of evolution has ever been able to address the beauty of the creation. And then there's the beauty of the appreciation. Why do humans appreciate beauty? Again, natural selection should take us out if we appreciate beauty. But God put that appreciation of beauty into us so that we would see that beauty and see his beauty through it.